what we generally tell people is you should always run your business like you're never going to sell it. Even if you are in the process of selling it, you gotta run it with the long term in mind, right? For you, the deal may fall apart, or you may change your mind, decide not to sell it. So you should never start making decisions like, I only have 6 more months involved in this business and then I'll be out of it completely. It's a recipe for disaster for any number of reasons. But it's also fair to say that if a buyer looks at your business and realizes that you are the business, that makes it very that could potentially make it unattractive to them because there's a pretty significant degree of key man risk. Um, Obviously, that kind of mindset will be affected by what your plans are post closing. If you're going to walk away completely and you're the business, right? Nobody's going to want to buy it. But if you're planning to stick around and you're the business, people will probably be more likely to have that conversation with you about, all right, I'll be willing to make that acquisition, but I want to make sure I understand how involved you plan to be post closing. It can never hurt to bring in support to your company. If you started the company and you're the sole decision maker and you're running 95% of the business, even if you don't plan on selling it, you can only make the business more valuable for the long term if you bring in a CFO to help you manage the accounting. You bring in a chief operating officer that allows you to basically have two eyes in the field in terms of bidding contracts or buying merchandise or whatever, business you're in.